I'm glad to see some of the players hopping into chat and talking about the game. It definitely was an interesting game, one that, you know, I wouldn't have expected people to play for a full hour. You know, there are a lot of Atari games from back in the day that you would probably play for 5 to 10 minutes and then switch to a different game, just because it gets a little repetitive and a little boring. But hey, you got to get the full experience. Desert Island, stuck with this video game, or maybe Grandma's basement, and this is the only video game she has. And you play it because you gotta. What else are you gonna do? Sit there? Complain? No, you're gonna play video games. Well, everybody, welcome on back to Kuso6rande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I want to give a thank you to all those who have subscribed and who are supporting the channel, especially Stream Hatman with the raid a while ago. Oh, Hits Chase with the sub, Ice Mandrake as well, Metanock, Whittle Blue Bowie gifting out some subs, and thank you as well for the recent follow, Just Monotone. Everybody, we have a game to reveal, and a person who will reveal it, so... I don't know what that sound was. Is that what water sounds like some days? Maybe running through a zipper or something. Yeah. Anyways. You know what? We have no chance to survive after this game coming up, because the GM who is dishing it out is known for dishing out pain, known for playing in Kuso6rande actually, and doing fairly well, but is now just a lonely hippopotamus needing some love. Welcome on in, Zavane Close. Zavane, come and chat. I want to talk to you. Hello there.
Hey, bro.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm very happy to be dishing this particular game out this evening.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having flashbacks.
Well, you know, I think the whole Kuso community can agree that we have not had enough of this franchise in particular.
I think so. Honestly, you know, I know somebody who speedruns this game, and I think he's fairly adamant that it's a good game, but most people would disagree.
Yeah, there's certainly some discussion to be had.
At least people in the US would disagree.
Yeah, we've established that, absolutely. So, the game will be a prequel to last Saturday. It is Spelunker for the NES.
Yeah, brother bun, just throwing out the classics here. Now, Spelunker, the one that we had for Atari, is definitely very difficult, but the NES version does not hold back either. A large reason why it was unpopular in the US has to deal with the difficulty, as well as the stupid heckin' ladders slash ropes slash whatever they are in the game. And so we are definitely going to see the players struggle a little bit here. Will they consider it bad? I don't know. We'll have to find out.
I'll be very interested to hear what they think at the end.
Yes.
But we'll see the reason why people think it's bad very quickly. I promise that much.
Aha. So, question. I do know that somebody may have disappeared. Do I need to get... Did we have somebody swap out for the players?
It should be the ones that I posted for you in the Game Master channel.
Okay, let me see.
But we did in fact have 2 people having to drop out, some miscommunication. So yeah, we had to think on our feet and be quick, but I think we managed just fine.
Aha! Actually, the name that I was looking at was one person who is still... or who was already on my list. It's this other person who got switched out, so I'll go ahead and try to do that on the fly. That's all right. That's why we have a little extra time to do setup, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so how are you doing? What are things... What's going on in life? Anything exciting?
Is there anything exciting happening? This is exciting. I'm excited about this. Otherwise, it's not so much, no. Just having a nice old weekend, relaxing, not doing much, just as I like it.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see, I think Time Boxer is the other one being switched out. Okay.
Time Boxer is one of the substitutes, yes.
Yeah. Studio? Studio? Where'd you go, Studio? Oops. Yeah, I don't know where Studio went. That's okay, we'll live. That's why we get set up. Yeah, Studio is kind of a friend of mine. I'm glad that he's playing this year, even if for some reason he wasn't able to make it today. That happens from time to time. Usually we give people, I think, one last-minute cancellation. So we're watching you. We're watching you. Got my eyes open and alert.
We'll hopefully be able to schedule them in next week.
Yeah. Well, cool. So, I'm just trying to think. What have I been playing video game-wise recently? I picked up that one game that we had on Don't Make Us Bored, Going Under. That's essentially about... it's a roguelite going through dungeons based off of various startup companies in the game. It's pretty hilarious. I think it's great. As soon as I saw it on the show, I was like, I thought that I would like to play this, and then I bought it right after because it's just such a great idea and premise. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far.
It's got a very, very nice art style as well.
Oh yeah, the aesthetic.
Very cool, very original.
Yeah. That, and it's definitely just like making fun of so many recent topics. I love it. Even if I don't necessarily 100% agree with all the stances that it takes, I don't know. I'm a fan of like making fun of current topics and current events. And you know what? Yeah. Absolutely. It works for me. It's great. So that's one that I would recommend if people haven't been able to check it out. Of course, I've been playing some Binding of Isaac in my off time, and I've been playing some Path of Exile, which I'd never played before, and I'm shocked that it's as good as it is. Like,
I've always been like, I wanted to try it out, but I feel like there's so much going on in that game.
I mean,
like, for someone who's never played it to pick up, I feel like feels like a lot, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
If you've played Diablo, you're fine.
Well,
or Diablo 2. It genuinely feels a lot like Diablo 2, and really, if you're starting out from the very beginning, it helps you out along the way. There's not too much going on in the beginning. So I can go ahead and confidently say that if you're worried about starting and having too much, no, for sure.
The other issue is whenever there's a hardcore option available, I'm instantly tempted to take it.
No!
So if I did start playing, it might be short-lived.
Oh no. Yeah. Well. Yeah, there's that. What the?
I like the extra stakes.
What happened? What am I clicking on?
Technical issues.
It's not technical issues. It's Brosentia issues, okay?
Brosentia issues?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those are fairly common as well.
Wow. I can't believe you would just say that about me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the biggest reason why I never checked out Path of Exile was because it was free. I'm like, I don't want to play something that has way too much advertisement or microtransaction stuff in it. And it doesn't. Like, it's there, but it's not up in your grill at all. And I am actually a huge fan of the way that they did it, that you know, you can get things, but it really doesn't impact the gameplay. So yeah, there's my little spiel about how I'm enjoying Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been playing with Justin as well, so it's been a nice little thing that we can both go through together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, I think as well. Something to play with friends and enemies.
And enemies. Oh, all of my enemies, all of them. So, Spelunker is the name of the game that we have coming to you today. This was made by Broderbund. They made other fantastic games like Wizards and Warrior.
Oh, they did? I actually didn't know.
I believe so.
I'll be honest, I haven't like checked many of their other games.
They also made a wonderful game that for some reason we had on Kuso6rande called Wizard and Warriors 2 Iron Sword. Beautiful cover with what's his name on it? I can't believe it's not butter, dude. That guy. I played that a lot in my childhood, and I love that game. Like, genuinely, I love it. This music is not as good as the Wizards and Warriors Iron Sword type music, though. Gotta be honest.
I want to shout out Sakula in the chat, quoting the anime theme song.
Oh no, there's anime for this?
Yeah, there is. As we learned last weekend, Spelunker really worked out in Japan. They became quite big.
Oh yeah.
So there is in fact an anime.
Okay, so I think we are ready to begin. I'm just checking with the players to make sure that they are as well. Timeboxer, Prathin, Hey Magellan, and Video Dragon 64 are the players here today. Timeboxer and Video Dragon 64 have played before, but I don't recall Prathin or Hey Magellan being in Kuso6rande. I believe they're new names here.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so it looks like we have all of the players ready to roll. So what emotes should chat spam?
Oh, ghosts for sure, bombs if there are any, flares, a lot of death. There will be a lot of death, so however you wanna.
Bones, death, cave things, maybe bats. Yeah, bats.
Exactly. That's good.
As soon as I see movement in the first stage, by the way, I will start our timer, and here we go. I love how the title screen music just sounds so scary and foreboding, and then la 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 la.
It's a tune. It's a jam. I like it.
It's a good one. I like it. It doesn't feel appropriate for this game, but it's good.
Oh, yeah, we've got a game over. We've got 2 game overs, and we're 20 seconds in.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is Spelunker. Welcome to Spelunker, I'd say.
So how are we judging progress in this game?
That is a good question, and I did decide for this one. We could go with like distance travel, but the game is fairly short, so I decided that score attack would be a better way to go.
Okay, we are doing it based off of score. That's fair enough.
Yeah. And it'll be easy to see at the end. When the game over, they show the high score as well, so it'll be easy to see how far they've gone.
I hate when I'm going through a cave and I trip on a pile of dirt and die. It's my least favorite cave experience.
Yeah, I feel you.
Have you done any spelunking yourself?
You know, I haven't. I only really spelunking. Spelunking is such a scary thing. Like really, there's so many horror stories about spelunking going wrong.
Have you gone in any caves at all?
Have I? I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think. At least once. There's one like nearby here.
I have been in plenty of caves myself. And honestly, I think it's a lot of fun. I'm fat enough now that, you know, I don't go in any of the tight spaces. But oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Sorry everybody. I don't think anybody knows what I'm apologizing for, so that's fine. Yeah, like, there's a place near where I grew up. It's a little cave that honestly isn't too intense. You know, there are a few places where there are fairly big drops, but just don't go near those. Otherwise, it's mostly just a winding path through a cave system. And, you know, you see stalactites there. There's not too much to see except for all the graffiti. But, yeah, that one is a nice, calm little experience there. Not scary at all. There is another place near my hometown, though. The White... what is it? The White Rocks Canyon Cave, something like that. And that one, it's about a 2 or 3 hour hike up some pretty steep mountain in order to get to the cave. And then the cave itself, again, relatively flat, except in some areas. There are some places where you have to crawl in order to get through. And, you know, honestly, even me, I could feel the ceiling touching my back as my stomach was touching the floor. So, you know, it for people who have claustrophobia, definitely a little intense. But that one had some amazing formations, some popcorn formations. They had, I think, what they called the organ room, which was just tons and tons of little stalactites, sort of in row after row after row. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, and caves are super beautiful mostly, but yeah.
Well, that one you had to go with a tour guide. You know, they actually have a cage over the front so nobody can just enter.
Sorry, I just laughed at a video. No, it was Prathen getting stuck in one of those little holes, trying desperately to jump out, but to no avail.
I love it.
Yeah, but this is the thing about Spelunker. You can basically fall a character's length down, and that's it. If you fall any further than that, you are done so.
Honestly, that's true for most people, you know? And if you break your leg in a cave and you're the only one there, you're in trouble.
That's fair. That's fair. That's probably what they were thinking, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Let me actually see if I can find pictures of this cave. I want to share them with people in chat if I can. Because, yeah, sharing, like, where you've been... It's been a long time since I've been there. And definitely I would need to be much better in shape than I am these days in order to go through there. But yeah, if you're claustrophobic, not the cave for you. There are other caves
not
like
for me.
In Kentucky and such that are definitely a lot more friendly. You know, they have walking paths to go through, and they're all guided tours. Mammoth Cave, for example, really good. But there's just something awesome about going somewhere that, you know, very few other people have been. That's really fun.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about how the players are gonna go about this, as it is a score attack. Are they going to go just for the necessary stuff and try to clear levels, because you do actually get like a fair amount of points just by clearing the level, or will they actually try to pick most of the stuff up as they go?
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what the winning strategy will be, at least.
That's definitely a good question. You know, that'll be part of what they have to do, just figure out what is going to be the best way to get a score. And then once they figure that out, probably after the first half hour or so, making a solid push is a good idea. then again, you know, score attacks definitely require a different kind of thinking than most people have when it comes to Kuso6rande. So it'll be interesting to see if they are able to develop a strategy and, you know, experiment with things to see if they can make progress. And also, everybody ignore my mistakes, please. Because I never make them. Excuse my mistakes because they don't exist, okay? I swear. Somebody said the name on the layout was wrong. What? No. Look at it. It's right. It's correct.
Oh yeah, I surely did not notice such a thing. Oops, sad death for Magellan there. Oh no!
Oh no!
But I think that might be the high score at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna share a page of this cave with people in chat so that they can see a lot of the different formations in here. They have a lot of pictures and it's really, really cool. Everything looks like mud, but that's because it's limestone. Do.
Let me look at these
So
pictures.
this game is Spelunker for the NES. Some people are saying it looks a lot like Super Mario or kind of like it. Why are you using hashtags on twitch.tv?
Oh gosh.
Girl gang? Who's part of the girl gang? Are you trying to get me, girl gang? Oh no. I promise the money is on its way, okay? Oh my goodness. I do love this game though. I think it's Darkwing Duck who used to speedrun this. I don't know the last time that he touched this game or really touched too much speedrunning. I think he's starting to pop up again though.
I think Author Blues also has ran this game, as I recall.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. Like, here's the deal. Looking at this game, you know, it does have some things like the committed jumps, the brutal difficulty, but I feel like a lot of that, once you start getting used to the way that movement works in this game, a lot of it is really dealable, you know?
Yeah, I would certainly say so. But
Hey, Magellan! That was a good death, everybody. Hey, Magellan overcompensated for a jump, like managed to get the jump, but then kind of panicked and ended up jumping straight up in the air and then straight into the hill right next to him, bouncing off into the pit.
Such a shame, such a shame.
Oh, such a shame.
Yeah, and there goes Time Boxer trying to kill a ghost way too close. You actually need kind of a lot of space to actually do it, because as it is dying, it is still traveling towards you. So it could still kill you as you're standing there frozen using your fan. I think it's a fan. You know, I could give you... I can send you the manual if you wanna check it out.
Sure, I would love that. So this was... what I'm seeing right here was a release for this game in September 1987. Not 100% sure. I know that there was a version that came out in 83, possibly for some of the other consoles. Yeah. But this was developed by Micrographic Image, published by Broderbund Software. Micrographic Image only made a few Spelunker games, and that's it. Spelunker, Spelunker 2, and the Spelunker Collection. However, Timothy Martin is the one who programmed this, also programming Halloween. Yeah, that's Halloween for Atari 2600. Also is known as a pretty bad game, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's quite crazy actually how long like the legacy of this game is, starting here from the NES and Commodore 64 and Amiga, I think.
It's like, I think America mostly forgot about this game because we didn't like it, but Japan kind of loved this game. There was an odd stereotype in the 80s that Japanese people really were okay with brutal difficulty more so than American audiences. And while I try to believe that's not necessarily true, for kids, maybe it is. Or at least was at that time, you know? Because this wasn't successful over there at all. Ooh, the flashing. Ooh.
Yeah. There's a lot of it, unfortunately. The flashing is much more... It's much nicer in the game we saw last Saturday. The arcade sequel. But unfortunately not so here.
Yeah. I tend to think that in some cases, yes, absurd difficulty was not appealing to the US audience, and possibly that was the case for this. However, for other games like RPGs and such, you know, especially Final Fantasy IV, they took out so much stuff that would have made the game more interesting for a Western audience, and that, I think they, like, went too far.
And I'll also say, like, the game is difficult, and as you said, once you get used to the movement and stuff, it does become much better. But to be completely fair, there are some stuff that is just rough with this game, like especially the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
Because not only is it sort of pixel perfect, but also the game swallows some inputs as well. So that's just not a combo that works very well. Precision platforming and the swallowing of inputs. Which became much better in the following games, but in this particular one, you will see people fall off the ropes, like just spontaneously.
Oh yeah! Oh, Sylvain! I just got the story of the game!
Go ahead.
Priceless!
Let's hear about it.
Oh yeah, he's here. Oh, the old prospector's here to share what this game is all about. Let's hear what he has to say. Priceless treasures await you in a chamber deep within the earth. Between you and the treasure are traps and barriers, restless ghosts of spelunkers who lost their way, and countless other dangers. Your mission is to explore the caves and find the keys that will unlock the doors leading to the next passages. There is a tale of a legendary pyramid in the deepest part of the cave, filled with riches beyond your wildest dreams. Please read this instruction booklet to ensure proper handling of your new game. Okay, that's not part of the lore. Sorry, yeah, the lore isn't about reading a manual. It's about you're going and finding the riches in this game. Yeah. Yes. Which is pretty straightforward. I think we already got that.
I think so, yeah. But there are treasures to be found in caves.
There are three characters listed in this game: player, ghost, and bat.
Yeah,
there you go.
Those are the three main players indeed.
Yeah, I feel like, though, why do you need to list them? And
to flesh out the manual, maybe?
To flesh out. They even have a drawing next to them, too. Like, we just need to fill this up with something. It also has a list of treasures and weapons, sack of money and coins. Guess what? Most people know what a coin looks like, or what bag with the $sign looks like. Most people would assume that's treasure. Energy recharges your batteries. Actually, looking at the energy thing, I would have had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a stick, like your ring toss stick, you know, you're trying to throw rings onto the stick. And that's the only description I can give for that. Like, it doesn't really look like energy. There's the flare. That looks like a pill with some diamonds on it.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond pill. Oh no, that is going to give you indigestion. Okay. Dynamite has a picture of a bomb. I'm not convinced that's dynamite. Like, dynamite is... I'm pretty sure has to be in stick form. If it's not in stick form, it's not dynamite. Oh, the little star here. There's a circle with 8 spokes coming out of it. It looks a little bit like it should be, what do you call, a spur that you would have on your boots if you have boots. The description here is something nice to have, a miracle. Aww. And then there's a picture of diamond and it says diamonds? It has a question mark. Why does it have a question mark? Like, I know what a diamond is. Diamond is diamond. Red key opens red door. Blue key opens blue door. Ghost 2,000 points. Bet 1,000 points. And then it lists all the points of everything. Why didn't you list the points of the dynamite next to the description of the dynamite? Why did you have to have a whole another page with all of the same pictures that you already had, only detailing points?
Timeboxer unfortunately made it to the bottom of the chasm, but did not have the blue key, so he has to turn back.
Oh, yeah, that is... It's a little bit rough, but at the same time, look at the score there, 37,000 points. And we're only 18 minutes in, you know, I think... Oh, that death, though, a little frustrating.
Yeah, and that's a game over.
Still, 23,000 points, not bad for a high score so far. Not passing the default score yet, but still, pretty decent.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, they're all slowly learning the layout of the map.
They're also complaining. Right, yeah, some of them are complaining about the game in Discord. Yeah. And yeah, what's kind of surprising is that the last game that we had, Journey Escape, nobody typed in Discord during that entire thing. We already have the conversations going. So that usually points out to me that people are getting frustrated, which is good. I love frustration. Timeboxer died from the bomb there and just typed in all caps, what? But Timeboxer was so far away. How far away do you have to get?
Fair amount, farther than you would think for sure. And that's a lesson I think Timeboxer will bring with him.
Yeah, that's okay. She's still going and doing well here. Everybody makes a mistake here and there. Don't worry too much about it. Oh no, Timeboxer dead! Ooh. Oh, she is gonna have a nice funeral.
But she has indeed learned of that key, not bypassing it. It's a good thing. Learning the layout.
You know, I'm taking a look, and it looks like checkpoints are 10,000 points each, plus a bonus for any of the energy that you have left over. So they definitely are worth getting to if you are able.
For sure.
Yeah. And then the last checkpoint is 50,000 points. I don't think we're going to see anybody complete the game.
At the speed we're going right now, I don't think so either. I was actually kind of uncertain how this would go because I really like this game. I played this one. I played most of the games in the Spelunker franchise. Yeah. So it's kind of hard for me to like gauge how good someone would be coming into it for the first time.
Yeah, kind of true. If you have a lot of experience with the game, usually you're much better than any of the players are going to be. But then again, you never really know. Somebody might just really, like, catch onto this game and appreciate it. I feel like the biggest problem that players are having right now is feeling like when they get a game over, feeling the need to rush. I mean, you do have the timer at the top in the form of energy, but at the same time, you've got energy refills throughout. You know, if you know those are coming up, you can go a little bit slower. Ooh, time bots are just opting to get a game over really quickly there. That's fair.
I think we saw like a good example of the choice here, either to go for the extra stuff, like Prathen tried to do that, take an extra coin, but falling off the rope as he did so in scoring a game over, might just not be worth it. Oh, no. Might be worth trying to just head for the goal.
Hey, Magellan put up a good score in 19,600 points. That is pretty decent.
It is. I'm sure if it's their best score thus far, but I'm typing it down just to be sure.
Oh my gosh. Just thinking of that sound. This is not the only Broderbund game that has do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, is it not?
No, Wizards and Warriors also has that.
Oh, I see.
That song, I think it's the boss theme. And it's a little bit cheesy, you know, very public domain-y of them.
Yeah, it is. Oh, let's see. I think Prathen scored big there. The miracle, as you spoke of earlier, can actually be a couple of different things when you pick it up. It can either be a bomb, it can be a flare, and it can also be an extra life. And I think they scored big there, getting an extra life.
Wait. Wizards and Warriors is a rare game? What am I talking about?
Oh. Well. Another one of those famous Brosensha mistakes.
Famous? Oh, you are in so much trouble. Yeah, that was rare. Okay, never mind. I made a mistake. Whatever. Okay, Rare apparently stole from Broderbund, who stole from the public domain. So there. You happy, everybody? You happy? Everybody's a thief in video games. Well, okay, everybody. You know what? It wouldn't be a Brosensha stream without me forgetting something or getting something confused for something. This is par for the course, okay? And we're not going for a great golf score. We're going for average.
Prathen with a decent score.
Heck yeah.
But Time Boxer is cooking up something big right now.
Yeah,
with
she's doing great.
Yeah.
That minecart section always makes me a little bit worried because it's extremely tight. Might be even more difficult than Zadet. See, NPC, I can throw out the burns too, huh? Oh, NPC agrees that this is tighter. Okay. Nah, never mind. I guess it's not much of a burn when they agree with you. Ugh.
200,000 for Magellan.
Very nice.
Magellan comments, killed by half a ghost. Yeah, that will happen. Numbers are... Oh, look at this though. Time Boxer through the first stage with a huge score boost and a huge score lead at this point.
Yeah, one of them asked, by the way, who was keeping track of scores. You are definitely doing that, but at the same time, as long as they don't reset after getting past 50,000 points, it'll be relatively easy for us to see that high score screen, you know? Yeah, look at Time Boxer, though. She is being patient with a lot of these sections here. You definitely have to do a lot in order to get past that 50,000 point. But I think she might be able to do it this life.
Absolutely. She is for sure coming close. Other good things to know, you can't use your fan when you're standing on an elevator.
Or is it a holy cross?
A holy cross?
I mean, that would make sense for the ghost,
I
right?
mean, yeah, it would. Let's check the manual, actually. I'm curious.
Yeah,
Phantom Blaster. Okay. It's a Phantom Blaster.
So it's like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, basically.
That's dumb. Could have made something that made sense. I got my ghost gun here. Only hits ghosts.
Well, have you ever met a ghost in a cave?
I have never seen a ghost, period. I don't believe in ghosts. Yeah. So, how about them apples?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, you can only fire when standing on solid ground, so yeah, you definitely need to time when to use that. However, I don't think it has a limited charge. Do you only have so many Phantom Blasters, or
good of you to bring it up. Actually, it drains your air supply, so
the energy. I think in this game it's supposed to be power, like maybe the light on top of your helmet.
Yeah, could also very possibly be that. I'm just speaking out of headcanon.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
My own personal headcanon.
I mean, one of the most dangerous things about caves is not being able to see if you run out of batteries. You do not want that to happen ever, ever, ever. Always have spare batteries with you. Not like this nerd who forgot. Stupid Spelunker. What even is this guy's name? Spelunker?
I think, yeah, that's the canon name, Spelunker, actually.
That's not even a good name. Can you imagine having a child and being like, I'm naming you Spelunker?
Yeah, I think in the anime, he's affectionately called Spelunker Sensei by the students. He's actually a teacher in the anime. So.
Every time you say, well, in the anime, I just have a little bit of joy reestablished in my life, you know?
Yeah, well, that's fair. I'm happy to provide.
Okay,
looks like we have a new high score for Time Boxer here. Very nice, clearly in the lead right now.
Okay, so the anime was titled Spelunker Sensei, that's the full name. And he was a high school teacher in the anime. And then he dies a lot.
Yeah, that's basically all of the jokes.
Wait,
every single one of them.
The jokes are just him dying over and over again? This is what the anime is about? Him dying?
Yeah.
Oh
him dying, doing very trivial things, everyday stuff.
Okay, this unusual man is anything but a typical instructor, giving speeches about traffic safety to the students, reacting strangely to a humidifier, and enjoying lunch, albeit with ample condiment mishaps. With such a bizarre new role model to learn from, Spelunker students will never be the same. Uh-oh. Well.
Well, he somehow makes it back every time, so... it's fine.
Yeah, this is weird to me. I mean, it's kind of perfect. I kind of am very happy this exists. Although, apparently it's only like 30 minutes worth and, you know, a single episode.
Yeah, I think it's just the one or maybe two, I'm unsure.
You know what? For a single episode show based off of Spelunker, I'll take it. I'll go ahead and say, yeah, he doesn't need a name. His name is Spelunker Sensei.
Spelunker Sensei. Oops.
Yeah.
That nasty ghost again.
If
you're very unfortunate, the ghost can actually spawn like right next to you. It starts off like this, the edge of the screen, and if you're unlucky, it could just be game over really quick.
You know, it would, if we had a live action Spelunker movie or television show, who would you like to star as Spelunker?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You say that like I know any famous people or movie stars whatsoever.
Or anyone, literally anyone.
Or anyone.
I think Bear Grylls could do well. Ooh, Nick Cage and Ryan Reynolds, Danny DeVito. Okay, that's the winner.
There we are.
Danny DeVito can play literally any role, and I will love it.
Yes.
Brendan Fraser, oh my gosh. Is Brendan Fraser, like, around anymore? I want Brendan Fraser back.
Isn't he? I think he's doing something. Can't quite recall what.
Oh, apparently Doom Patrol. Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Sean Bean. Okay, he always dies, so that would be the perfect role for Sean Bean. I love it. I love that. Steve Buscemi. Oh my gosh. Why is everybody pulling out all of the top-notch Spelunker actors here? Because, there would be so many good people. Hey, I was going down into cave. Yeah, this is my Steve Buscemi voice. I shouldn't do it, because I can't.
Great entertainment.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart? No. No, do you want Patrick Stewart to get squished? I don't. Danny DeVito, he can always get squished, okay?
Yeah, I think Danny.
Yeah. So there I was, walking through the cave. Everybody said, don't go in, Danny, don't go in. But I did. I went into the cave, okay, and there was bats, there was weird little energy things, you know, and then these stupid little hills that for some reason were breathing. Breathing hills. Absolutely terrified, absolutely frightened. Frightened? No, okay, never mind, I'm done.
They are very rude.
Then the bat pooped on me. Like, why is this bat over Time Boxer just pooping endlessly? Come on, we don't need that much guano, okay? I don't know.
Just part of the treasures of the cave, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, there are some people who would pay really good money for bat guano, but I'm not one of them.
I'll also say Time Boxer just passed a hidden gem in the wall that you can blow up to get a fair amount of extra points. The diamond, it's called, I think, in the manual.
How are you supposed to know, though?
Yay!
No! Yeah. Time Boxer died. Eh.
That's a good question, but that's a new high score.
Points. Very
incredible.
Nice. Oh, Big Bear's Cave has a really good idea. Replace the actor every time they die in the show.
Oh, yeah.
I love this idea, okay?
That's a good
Never mind, I'm
plan.
sold. I'm sold, okay? I want this series. I want this Spelunker series.
Yeah.
And we're gonna...
Future-proofing the franchise.
Specchio had the idea. You mean from Chrono Trigger? Corndan is trying to tell me that Chrono Trigger apparently thought of the best actor for Spelunker, and well, thank you so much, Squaresoft / Square Enix these days. Very much appreciated.
Prathen lucked out once more and got an extra life from the miracle.
Yeah. Is the miracle what the bat drops when you kill it?
Or the bats don't really drop anything.
Well, they drop sparkles.
Do they?
Yeah, when you blow up the bat, a sparkle comes down, and I thought that was the miracle, but maybe I'm mistaken.
It's the thing that's falling from the sky is the flare you use to scare the bat away.
Oh, you don't want to touch the flare. Okay.
Oh yeah, you do not want to do that.
Okay, I thought it was a miracle, but it's just fire. I mean,
it's just fire.
To be fair, Prometheus, you know, pretty much brought the miracle of fire to people and had his liver pecked out for eternity for it. So I'd say it's a miracle. Yeah. Thank you so much for giving your liver up forever for the sake of humanity, Prometheus. This is certainly a difficult video game. Everybody is struggling quite a bit to make progress. Magellan got a fairly good score, 15,000 points. Hey, Magellan, in the bottom left.
Yeah, Magellan, I think, has actually hit as much as 200k as their top score.
Wait, 20k?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. No,
you are right. 20k.
I just have to make sure because I'm like 200k. That is blowing
everybody
out of the water.
I realize as well. Yeah, 20k as the top score. I think. I'm not entirely sure. But I think, as it stands right now, I think it's Timeboxer in a huge lead right now. And then Magellan followed by Prathen and Video Dragon. I think Video Dragon and Prathen is very close in their placing right now. Both standing around somewhere around 16k, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Video Dragon asks if anyone has gotten to stage 2 over 20,000 points. I usually don't answer questions in Discord unless they're asking for their place, and they are welcome to ask that. But if any of the players respond, that could be helpful information for Video Dragon.
I think that's up to the players. If the players want to answer that one, go ahead. But I think we're gonna keep that to ourselves.
Yeah, and if any of the other players want to talk in Discord, then that's fine. That's their prerogative. That's their time lost or gained. We have seen people lose based off of chatting in Discord, and like legitimately we specifically pointed that is what caused the loss. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Prathen replied to Video Dragon, lol, not here, hasn't gotten past the 20,000 points. The other two players have, though. Hey, Magellan replied, there's another stage? Yeah, the thing is, Timeboxer is definitely the one who's making the most progress, and it's just sort of ignoring the discussion going on in there. So I feel like if she glances over, she's gonna feel a lot better.
Yeah, Timeboxer is just blasting through the first stage at this point, easily going through with 2 extra lives still remaining. So we might very well be seeing another high score coming up.
Wait, someone is saying that there's a dev in chat. Is that true?
I'd be very surprised.
Oh, nope. People are lying. Slime Hunter, I'm timing you out for that. JK. Wow. Wow. Liar. What a liar. Oh, Cadus is explaining the joke to me. The joke that went over my head. I'm sorry, I have a hard time with this. Thank you. Okay, Slime Hunter, I forgive you because you dropped $5 to support the stream. That's the only reason I forgive you. And thank
It's
you,
also
Osama, for rating.
I think this game and the one we saw last week, they're definitely Kuso games, but they become much better, I'd say, especially the PlayStation 3 version Spelunker HD.
Oh yeah,
is just a treat of a game, very much like this game, but with none of the input issues or input lags and such.
Yeah.
Spent many hours playing that game.
Yeah, I feel like going and checking out some of the later releases of the Spelunker series is worth it. You know, the difficulty is still there, but they get rid of a lot of the frustration, including, from what I understand, there's a in order to make the ropes and ladders more tolerable, they added a feature where you have to hold over for like a second or two before you'll fall off. That way you can sort of aim your jump without worrying about falling off.
That is true. That is definitely a feature, and Time Boxer, unfortunately, typing in Discord, I don't get what happened there.
The thing is, if you fall, if you twist your ankle, you die. That's what happens in this game, okay?
Well, just a teensy bit too far.
Yeah. What's weird is that, like, I feel like my ankles are kind of immune. I've twisted them plenty of times, but I've never gotten to the point where they were damaged, like, enough to call it a sprain or anything. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm also just, like, way too safe when I go walking anywhere, but yeah, I've never sprained my ankle, just hurt it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I've done that either, really. We're the careful gang. Both Prathen and Magellan are at just about the same score right now, with both of them having 2 extra lives right now, so that'll be interesting to see.
Very nice. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to see some really good pushes in the next 10 minutes or so. After that, you know, it'll probably be their last attempt at getting a high score. You can sort of get back into the game relatively quickly, though. You know, I don't know fully what's going to happen.
Oh no, take it cool, both of you. No! That's unfortunate. Magellan dies, and so does Prathen, but I think that's an increase for Prathen score-wise.
Yeah, I do like that there's discussion about whether or not the fall mechanic counts as bad or not. I would say simply because of how easy it is to fall off of ropes and ladders that yes, it counts as bad. Other than that,
I would say so, yeah.
Other than that, it's acceptable.
I agree with you. I really like the concept of just it being very precise, but just because there's a lot of input disappearing while you're on ropes and stuff. Just for this next
like
game, I would say,
yeah, right there. Yeah. That was dumb. Like, dying on that rope should not have happened. Absolutely not.
That is true. But as I said, the later releases are a treat to play. There's one for the PS3, there's one for the PlayStation 4 and PC as well, Steam, and a Switch version.
Yeah, I
recommend them warmly.
I'll have to give some of them a shot sometime. Somebody in chat is saying that they have a feeling that this game controls worse than it looks. Do you think you would agree with that? I sort of feel like it controls fine. It's just that it's way too precise in certain ways.
Yeah, that's also a fair thing to say. It does control fine, but it's just that Achilles heel of it swallowing inputs from time to time that it'll just kill you from time to time.
Oh no. So it actually does swallow inputs.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, not like a crazy ton, but
no,
it
Time
will.
Boxer.
Time. Yeah, still a very good score.
Yeah, still, I think that's ahead of everybody else. Even like, even the not high score was above everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, it happened again for Prathen there. The ghost spawned directly to the side.
I want to know who went through this cave and put up all the ropes in the elevators. Because one, thank you very much. Like, you definitely helped a lot. Two, you could have done more. Like, really, these moving rocks, doesn't make much sense for those to be there. Why did you put those there? And then the elevators, like, the weird lifts that go up and down, maybe you could have put some guardrails on, or like some sort of padded floor at the bottom just in case they slipped.
I think that's a high score for Magellan.
21,500, not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Absolutely not.
Prathen could pass that though. 20,000 points now with an extra life. I think as long as Prathen doesn't get greedy.
But Prathen is coming up here to the hardest part, really. Oh,
there we go. That is
enough.
passing Magellan's score there, 22,500, and hitting his head on the ceiling there. And oh no! I love it. I love this game. By the way, Magellan is complaining in Discord. Why can you pause the game over screen?
Yeah. Those are the NES features we love to have.
Yeah, all the important things to include in your video games. Video Dragon dying basically where Prathen died. Not too surprising. Sorry, hiccup there. A little bit of a hiccup. I love that, like, the flare only scares the bats away for a little time, and then they're like, I'm back, I just gotta use the bathroom, okay? Just gotta.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I'm not a beast. I'm not gonna do it everywhere, just here.
There's certainly something going on in this cave. Causing a lot of guano.
Well, look, if you don't have good eating habits, you know, it can cause problems to your stomach. You know, I don't imagine much of the food in this cave is fresh. And the bugs outside, probably, probably poison, toxic bugs. I see all of the equipment that was installed in here. They probably also put, like, nuclear power that's messing with this bat's diet. Or maybe the DDT, you know, the only bugs that it can get have DDT, and it's bad for your digestion. Oh no, the ghost on Video Dragon's side. Yeah, hold that ghost blaster out, the Phantom Blaster, aka
Phantom Blaster. Here we are again for Magellan, making it back to the same point that I've been struggling for a long while now to make it past.
Yeah, honestly, getting back to this area is relatively quick. It's great.
Yeah. And that's, I think, an increase for them as well.
By the way, Chad is pointing out that Time Boxer is making a good push, and I would agree. Time Boxer over 40,000 at this point. Again, she has gotten, I believe, 55,000, so she's still definitely in the lead, and I have a feeling that nobody is going to pass her, like, because she's more than doubled any of the other players' scores.
Although I'm very excited now because Magellan actually made it through the very hard part there, jumping back onto the elevator. So, oh no! Still one life left.
One life left. That's... Oh.
No!
No! Oh, the bounce back, but...
No!
No!
I'm so sad about that.
Oh, that was amazing. And a prime example of why this game is flawed.
Oh,
No,
that's
time
so
boxer.
unfortunate.
Oh.
So unfortunate.
Like, the bounce back onto the rope, though, is hilarious, and also has to be extremely nerve-wracking for the players.
Yeah.
But that would totally throw at me off and be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking now.
Yeah, that's fair. And once again, we got back to the point, like, should you go for those extra points? Should you risk jumping off the rope at that point?
I don't know. Yeah, I think that...
it's not a clear decision. It's a risk.
True. I think that players, you know, have to make right around this decision, or right around this point, the decision of exactly what route they want to go. Because if they start deviating from what they're used to, they're going to make more mistakes and, you know, die a whole bunch. And simply put, we don't... You make mistakes, you're not going to pass your high score. Like, right there for Hey Magellan, starting to get a little bit greedy and possibly going so fast that he's making mistakes. With that said, I think, did Hey Magellan manage to move back into second with the last push?
If my scores are correct, then I don't think so. I think they trail by 200 points.
That's it?
Yeah. If they'd gotten that coin, I think they would have passed, but unfortunately, no.
Well, there's still time.
There's definitely still time, and it looks like Time Boxer is once again going for another high score.
Yeah, 59,000 points. This is great. I don't like
very nice.
the bat sounds. I'm not a fan.
And that's truthfully one of the worst places in this game. Just these like 7 or 8 ropes next to each other.
Yeah, considering how easy it is to fall off the ropes. And then the pointy ceiling there. I guess dying isn't too bad because it sends you back here. But
if I were Time Boxer, I would not go back for these. But yeah,
no, I don't know if you're trying to set a high score.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I kind of agree.
We'll see if it pays off.
Hey, Time Boxer lived. She's going for the ladder. Very nice. Getting this used to the ladders and ropes this quickly is actually pretty impressive.
It is. It is. Very nice. And I'd also say, I think Video Dragon is going on a very impressive run right now.
I think this is second place for Video Dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're correct.
Yeah, now, honestly, it's fine to struggle early on, because eventually, if you learn how to play the game, all you need is one good push. That's all you need in order to move up in the rankings. Time Boxer is apparently on what's considered to be level 3 here.
Huge kudos for making it thus far. Really nice.
Yeah. Video Dragon talking about breaking 25k. Yeah, Time Boxer is not talking about her score in the Discord chat, and I think that's really nice. That's really nice of you to not discourage other people, because you're unbeatable at this point, I feel. Technically, you're beatable, but it's not going to happen. 78,000 points, 81,000 points.
Yeah, very impressive run by Video Dragon there as well. Might be their high score for the night.
I think you're probably right there. Hey Magellan, though, look, 24,600 points. That should be good for third at this point.
I think so, yeah. I think so. Would be nice if they could get just a little bit more.
Hey, we've got some points here. Yeah,
they're so close to clearing the stage.
But
don't risk it. Yes. Very nice.
There we go. That is definitely moving back up into second place. Holy crap, we have seen some great place changes here. Woo.
That is clutch by Magellan for sure. Very
love
nice.
it. Oh, I love to see it. 37,000 points. Video Dragon. I think Video Dragon has a chance of, like, this is pretty much everyone's last attempt, is what I'd say, you know?
Yeah, we're certainly we're closing in on the last attempt.
Time Boxer, 89,000 points at this point. She's unbeatable. Nobody is going to pass her at this point.
Yeah, has just ran away with this one.
Hey, Magellan dies with 37,470 points. Definitely second place there for him.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be up to Magellan if he wants to give this another shot. Time Boxer bunks her head, but luckily has collected enough extra lives to be able to have a decent push again. How do extra lives work in this game?
I'll be honest. I think you at some like point threshold you get some more, but I'm unsure at what point. But you can also get an extra life if you're lucky with the miracle drops, as it can be an extra life. Nice,
good to know. Yeah, I think Time Boxer has the potential of passing 100k points.
Yeah,
but you know, this part is dumb.
Yeah, and they're on their last legs right now, so...
Oh, barely lived there, but grab the scroll. Do you have to jump into, like,
yeah, you have to jump. Very good. Don't walk, or you will die.
Understandable. Oh, the bat. Okay, the bat's gone. That's good. Yeah, 94,000 points, and that is the end of Time Boxer's push.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
Very impressive.
Takes the victory for sure, though. I don't think we have to worry too much. Let's watch the other players to see if in the final minute any of them have a miraculous push. You never really know what's going to happen in the final minutes.
Yeah, Prathen or Video Dragon would have to... I think it's over, actually. I do not think they can come back from this one. With only 1 minute left to go.
Yeah, only 1 minute left to go. We are...
An amazing push by Magellan to actually beat the first stage, the last, like, 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very nice.
That was, like... It was so cool to see everybody making good amounts of progress right towards the end there. Video Dragon moving up to from 4th to 2nd, then going back to 3rd because Magellan passed him. Prathen, you know, also was in 2nd at some point. Everybody, except for Time Boxer, has pretty much just been switching through all of the places here. Time Boxer just did much better than I think anybody could have expected.
Yeah, some people just vibe with these kind of games, and Time Boxer certainly
I got the time. I stopped it at the right time. Oh my gosh! Everybody, victory for me!
Well done.
Yeah, when that happens, I actually win the match. Yeah, I took first. Tough luck, everybody. Nah. Hey, Magellan did a great push earlier on, but not enough to beat Time Boxer because Time Boxer just demolished everybody. 94,000 points, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and invite Time Boxer to come chat. Hey, Magellan, take 2nd. I'm typing Time Boxer. Join general chat or voice if you want. Yeah, Prathen never passed 25k, got really close. Video Dragon did get up to 25,200 though. So that's essentially the order. Time Boxer came in first, Hey Magellan second, Video Dragon 64 third, and Prathen fourth. Great job to all the players, and here's Time Boxer. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, congratulations on your victory.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think
You demolished this, okay? You did much better than I could have expected.
I just want to say I cannot believe that you can die to your own firework.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Fire hurts.
This
No,
game is full of surprises.
I know, but I was just like, oh, I know I can get past the bat, and then I just died to my own firework. Why does that mechanic exist?
I love it so
Yeah, that's a
much.
good question.
Yeah,
It's
so-
a mechanic that's stuck with all the Spelunker games. So
Run me
Yeah.
through some
Apparently
of
they
your
thought it was a
thoughts
good
on
one.
this, by the way. Like, what are your thoughts of the game overall?
You know, so I had heard I'd heard of Spelunker before, obviously, because I played Spelunky.
Yeah.
And so I thought, okay, well, you know, this is the game in which you die to everything. Okay, cool. And you know, it was not as painful as I thought, but some things that happened are very unexpected, I guess I would say. But like, as a game, it's actually better than I expected it was going to be.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I feel like people exaggerate a little bit when it comes to Spelunker. I do think it has some critical flaws, mostly the ropes and ladders and how easy it is to die whenever you're dealing with those. Other than that, I think that, like, if you get used to sort of the dedicated jumps, the weird bouncing off of stuff and such, like, it's bearable, is my thought.
I thought it was a surprisingly decent game, and maybe like here's what I like about it. Every time you die, you know whose fault it is, and you know how to fix it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the answer is it's always the dev's fault, and you have
No.
to get around the dev's BS.
Right? Yes, exactly. Yes. It took me a little while to understand that there was auto grabbing of all ropes and ladders,
Ooh,
and
okay.
that was why I and perhaps some other people died, because you end up you try to jump past it and you auto grab it and you don't expect it, so you just fly past it and then fall off. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that happens a lot for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't
But yeah, you
completely
took
sure.
to it very fast. Very impressive. I'm very impressed with your performance.
thank you.
Yeah, seriously, fantastic job here. So, Time Boxer, I know that you've been in Kuso6rande before. It's great to be able to talk to you and see how the game went. Is there anything that you're playing over at your stream or anything else that's going on that people should know about?
Oh no, I wish. This is just a thing I do on the side for fun, but sometimes I stream Magic the Gathering Arena and or
Oh,
Destiny 2 and or other random retro things I happen to feel like playing. So
What about offline? Is there anything great that has caught your attention lately?
well, I bought a Super NT, which if I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's an
No?
FPGA Super Nintendo system,
Ooh.
and so I'm very excited about that.
Oh, that's cool. Well, good. Honestly, you know, I've got my old Super Nintendo sitting around, but just hooking it up for streaming can be a bit of a pain.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I have an upscaler, just setting all of that up, I'm lazy. I'm lazy these days. So yeah, it's cool that you managed to get that. Playing around with that is going to be a blast for sure.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, I think that's all that we have for today. Everybody, I was thinking about whether I want to stream after this or eat food, and I think food is winning. Partly because Mystery Funhouse is actually having the Game Jam showcase for the Game Jam that they did. A lot of people in this community are involved over there, so I want to go raid them and see what games people made over the last few days. So did we have a good raid message, anybody? Did we have any text from the last couple games? We didn't.
Help out, chat. There's not a lot of words in Spelunker, unfortunately.
I'm going to encourage everybody to go and pull out their best expletives. Not expletives. Expletives? Words
It's a
like
good
from
thing
Batman.
to have.
Like from Batman, you know, yelling blam or pow or... Those are expletives, right? Blam, pow, snap, onomatopoeia, sound effects. Go with your best onomatopoeias, sound effects. Don't swear at Mystery Funhouse. I will be very upset. But go ahead and yell your favorites, sound effects over at Mystery Funhouse. And otherwise, have a great afternoon. I will see you tomorrow for more Kuso6rande starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Take care. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, Time Boxer.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whew.